This is a tutorial to help you learn how to download Kami and use it on your Chromebook. Kami is a great resource because it allows you to write directly on the worksheet that your teacher assigned using your Chromebook. So instead of having to print off the worksheet, write on it, and then to get it back on the computer, you have to take a photo or upload it. Kami allows you to electronically write on your worksheet or type on it, and it automatically is saved on your Chromebook. So the first thing I would do is type in Kami in Google, and the first website is the Kami website. So then from there, once you get to this website, you can scroll to the bottom of the page and you'll see Kami for Chrome install extension. So when you click on that, there will be a button in the top right corner of the Chrome Web Store that says install the extension. Since it's already installed on my Chromebook, I don't have that option, but I know that it's installed because there's this blue circle with a K in the middle of the top right of my screen. So to use Kami, most likely you will be assigned a worksheet from your teacher and you'll be downloading it from Google Classroom. So when you click on that worksheet to open it up, on the top of the page, it'll say open with Kami. So you'll click that and then the Kami program will open. It may ask you to convert it. If it's a Word document or something other than a PDF, it may take a little time for it to convert. Just let the computer do its thing. So for this one, I think there are a few popular tools. The markup tool allows you to highlight. The text box tool allows you to type. Drawing is just like using a pen or pencil. And then there's the eraser. So if we're going to use drawing, the first, and I teach math, but this can be used in any subject using Kami. If we know that angle ABC is a right angle, Kami allows me to draw this right angle symbol there. And if I know that angle DBC is 20 degrees, that's kind of a small angle. So if I want to get my writing in there, I can zoom in on my screen and I can put 20 degrees. I will say that my students who use this program, one thing that they complain about is that their handwriting is not as neat as if they were using pen and paper. It is something that you have to get used to. One way that could possibly help is when you zoom in, you can write bigger, so it's a little bit neater of a handwriting, and then when you zoom out, it looks a little bit better. The other option that you can do is type. So if you want to say that angle FEG is 40 degrees, we can put a text box there, and then we can type 40, and you have the text tools on top. You can use those to your advantage. And then I have 40 degrees that's typed. Now, if your text box is not where you want it to be, you could always do select text on the left side and then click on the text and find those 4 arrows, and you can move the text box where you think would be appropriate on your document. You could also highlight. And all of these, I haven't pointed out, all of these come with different colors, the text box, the drawing, the markup tool. So you can choose, it gives you 9 options here, but if you go to more colors, there's a color palette that you can choose many different colors from. So to highlight, you would just say, okay, this will be the next step, and highlight the text that you want. The eraser tool, if you click just the corner right here, it erases the whole entire line. Another way to get rid of something, let's say we drew this and we didn't like it. There's an undo button on the top of your screen. If you click that, it gets rid of the last thing you did. If you do multiple things, you do have to be careful because sometimes it'll undo many things that you wrote or typed within a specific time. If that happens, there are these 3 lines over here. So let's say I want to undo them, but then I don't think that was a good option because it took away too much of my work and I didn't want to take away all of that. If you click those 3 buttons on the bottom, there's a redo button. And if you push that, you'll see that those 2 arrows came back. So sometimes you'll want to use the eraser versus the undo button. For saving, once you manipulate your document, When you download Kami, Kami automatically puts a folder into your drive called, I believe it's Kami Uploads. So all of your documents could be saved there. If you don't like that option, here's another way that you can use Kami. You could take the document that your teacher assigned and you could essentially save it into a specific folder on your drive. So for me, I have 3.2 notes saved in my algebra folder on my drive. When I go to open up 3.2 notes, you'll see that on the top of the screen, there's an open with drop-down menu. So if you click on that, you can click on annotate with Kami. And then it will upload into the Kami program. So you can manipulate the document the way you want to. So we can say nonlinear and linear. And what I want to point out here is it's saved it already. Kami saves every 30 seconds. If for some reason it's not saving for you, you can always go up here. There's a lot of tools. This one is the save. So make sure that auto save is on. Okay. So from there, once you manipulate your document, those are automatically saved on to whatever document you're working on. If I exit out of here and I go back to my drive, when you click on your notes, you'll see that what you wrote on Kami or typed on Kami will be there. So now you can upload that document to Google Classroom in order to share with your teacher.